everyone. Honestly, this is a very sad one. And, Nigeria is just a country that keeps demoralizing its people. For doing the right thing, you're always punished. Nigeria doesn't honor its heroes. Nigeria just use and discard all the time. And it's really so painful. I'm going to talk about the person that designed our Nigerian flag, the green, white, green that you see. Someone designed it, and there were sort of like competition at that time for all of this design, and this was the one that was picked. His name is Taiwo Akinkumi, and Mr. Taiwo Akinkumi is late now. It's been 10 months that he has died, and the body of this national flag designer is still lying in the mortuary, waiting for burial. Just imagine how we treat our own. Foundation for Investigative Journalism, they wrote about this whole story, and here's the report. It says the Nigerian flag has been treated largely with love and respect since it was raised in 1960. Sadly, till his death at the age of 87 in August 2023, his designer Michael Taiwo Akinkumi had little recognition, and his body remains cold in the morgue 10 months later. It was in 1958, during the transition into an independent state, that the Nigerian government advertised a competition in a handful of newspapers calling for the submission of flag designs. Akinkumi, then a 22-year-old student at the Norwood Technical College, London, United Kingdom, registered his interest in the competition and submitted an entry, a rectangular flag divided into equal strips of green, white, green. On the white strip in the middle was the sun. The green color represented agriculture, and the white color depicted peace. The red sun Akinkumi drew in the middle of the flag represented energy. Out of about 3,000 entries, Akinkumi's design was selected as the overall best. The red sun he had drawn in the middle of the flag was, however, removed, leaving Nigeria with a green, white, and green flag. The reason the red sun was taken out of Akinkumi's submission was never explained to him. He also never got much for creating the flag, even though some other Nigerians who made contributions to the country's independence were recognized in public and essentially immortalized. When Nigeria's flag, which is made up of the colors green, white, green, arranged horizontally, is flown in any part of the world, it is easily recognized, and Nigerians everywhere have learned to embrace its distinctive, uncomplicated, and uncommon colors as part of their national pride and identity. On Tuesday afternoon, Samuel Akinkumi, the Nigerian flag designer's son, told Fitch that his father, despite the way he was neglected by successive Nigerian government, was patriotic to the very end. Our dad was a perfect gentleman who made sure he avoided controversies and scandals at all times, Samuel said. He enjoyed keeping a low profile and would also always render help without the intention of taking glory for it. He did many things for the people around him without grandstanding and making the entire world hear it. You know the funniest part, his son said, while he was still alive, he would always prevent people from criticizing the government on his behalf. He would staunchly defend the government, saying the people in power were trying their best and that it would be impossible for them to help everyone. There were times he was forced to tell people the government came to his aid, whereas most of the things he had while he was alive were bought with the little money he had on him. And that's sometimes what I find surprising. Why do people feel that they have a need to defend government? This relationship, almost like an abusive relationship. That's how you also see, even like in marital situation, women who are suffering, going through so much, and then sometimes their husbands don't even take care of them, don't give them money, but they always defend. And even when they have little money, they will say that, oh, it was the husband that gave and all of that. I really don't know why this is something that people do. Maybe it's a conditioning thing. It's a way people were brought up to always defend these things or feel ashamed on behalf of the people who haven't done the things that they're supposed to do. Samuel told Fitch that the Akinkumi family was already planning to bury his patriarch when the government stepped in, pledging to honor him with a proper state burial. After my dad died on August 29, 2023, the entire family held a meeting and later reached an agreement that he would be buried between December 10 and 11, 2023, Samuel told Fitch. However, that particular period coincided with the time representatives from the Oyo State government came to pay condolence visit to us. At the federal level, officials from the National Orientation Agency (NOA) also visited us. It was during their visit that they declared that because my father was a national hero, they were going to ensure that he was given a befitting state burial. Unfortunately, that was the last time we heard from the officials of both arms of government. Because of the pledge that they made, however, we were then left in a dilemma on what we were supposed to do next. We could no longer go ahead to bury my dad in our own little way as a family because the government has stepped in, and we also no longer heard from the government as per the promise they made. We wrote several mails to both the Oyo State government and the federal government to call their attention to the promise they made, but we did not get any response from them. I just wonder, the family too, they are trying. Why are you waiting for them? I'll go and bury him when they are ready. They let them go and be doing their own thing. It's just so annoying the way that we, as a nation, we neglect our own. Then we'll be asking people should be patriotic. People should respect the nation. How will they respect the nation when they see the people who have done so many things for the nation? Look at the way that they are being treated in such, shabby manner. The report is quite, oh my goodness, if I'm going to read this, we're going to go a whole long way because here they're talking about, his early life and a whole lot of things. So let me just they say Akinkumi was born a twin to a civil servant father and a trader mother on May 10, 1936 in Ibadan, Oyo State. Unfortunately, Kehinde, his twin brother, died at birth. He received his first formal primary education in northern Nigeria after moving to the region in the company of his mother as an 8-year-old. A few years later, he moved back to Ibadan to continue his education when his father retired from civil service. In 1949, he completed his primary school education at Baptist Day School, Idikon, Ibadan. Between 1950 and 1955, Akinkumi had his secondary school education at Ibadan Grammar School. After working in the civil service for a while, he proceeded to Norwood Technical College, now Lambert College, in the capital city of the United States to study electrical engineering. Anyway, there are a lot of things that they talked about him and all of that. There are so many pictures, him being honored by Goodluck, former President Goodluck Jonathan, he with his different people and all of that, and where he had been honored. But it's really sad the way Nigeria behaves, the way Nigeria treats its citizens, and this is not the way that people should be treated. In countries where people are patriotic to the country, is because indeed the country looks after them. We really need to do better if you want a nation that works for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.